The lie of needing to work harder. Hello, my name is Oliver and welcome back to another video. Today is episode 29 of the series where I upload for 100 days straight of the beginning of 2026. Now, being told to work harder is a lie. It is. It is a lie completely. It's not work harder, it's work smarter. I've worked at places where I've been told I need to work harder. I remember this specific job I'm going to give as a good example as a sales job. I was told that I needed to work harder, and in fact, I just changed my approach completely. I gave a mind-numbing approach of laziness, and I actually made more sales. It's weird, isn't it? Sometimes it's not work harder, it's work smarter. You can work harder. You can message thousands of people on LinkedIn to try and make your business work, or you work smarter and you just dedicate to direct approach people, specific people in the industry that you're looking to work in. Following everyone and messaging everyone's not going to work. It's not about working harder. It's like when a job centre would tell you to go and hand out CVs or go and do this and that or apply for jobs for 37.5 hours a week. It's not going to work. It doesn't work. You can put as much effort in as you want, but it doesn't work if it's not the industry or you're not qualified for it. Do you get what I'm saying? Working harder is a lie. Bill Gates hires lazy people. Why? Because lazy people find an easier way of doing the job, and a quicker way of doing the job too. It's as simple as that. Why work hard going all this jaggedy edge when you could just go straight to the finish when you use your brain? Now, I've spoke a lot about using your brain and working on yourself to become a better person, think outside the box. I use a lot of brain training games because I like to keep my IQ high and I like to progress further forwards. Now, doing that has actually made my eye capture details I might have necessarily missed. Now, I've always been a good keen eye sort of person. I usually see things that are missed. For instance, my grandfather's gravestone, I saw it when it was the wrong date. And no one else caught it. No one else in the family. No one else who was getting it produced saw it. I did. I'm good with that sort of stuff. But doing these sort of brain training games and training myself has made me notice things that I necessarily wouldn't have in the past. In fact, it's kind of streamlined the way of my thinking and has helped me move forwards a bit quicker. So working harder is stupid. It's not stupid in the sense of weightlifting, or is it? Because you could cut corners and you could use things you shouldn't be using to get the best muscles, but obviously that's not okay. It's not okay in the industry, it's not okay for your health. But working smarter. Don't necessarily work quicker, work smarter. So my brother, who is a bodybuilder, he is extremely muscular and everything, he always reminds me to not necessarily work harder. Yeah, sure, up the weights when you need to, push harder when you need to, but take the rests. You need to take the rest days. Well, I wasn't. When I was doing weightlifting and when I was trying to become a lot fitter, I wasn't taking the rests that I needed to, and I was screwing myself up. This is the thing. You've got to think about it smarter. It's not necessarily work for a 10-hour block on something and work really hard at it, because sometimes coming back with a fresh pair of eyes, it's as simple as that. It's like with editing videos, you know, I have spent monumental, probably thousands upon thousands of hours editing videos over my life, and sometimes I need to come back with a fresh pair of eyes. I'll go away, might go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and be like, oh, it's so simple, and just get straight to it. Or go away and go out. Just you need to reset your brain. It's as simple as that. Reset your brain. It's not about working hard and pushing through. It's about taking breaks, resting your brain, coming back with a fresh pair of eyes and work smarter, not harder. I said earlier about the approach I took at my job, where I was told to work harder and I worked lazier and it worked. That doesn't mean it will work for everyone. I can't stress that enough. Yes, it did work for me, and it was pretty funny, to be honest with you, because when you're selling stuff, you know, elaborating, doing this and that, people don't care. People don't care about what you have to say. They want The no-nonsense approach. They want the person who's just going to sit down and be like, yeah, it's that, yeah. Are you here to buy X, Y, Z? Okay, cool. It sometimes genuinely is as simple as that. Working harder is a lie. There's no point me learning all the details on something when realistically it's just going to go through their brain. I mean, I know a lot about cars and sofa beds and things like that. When the sales jobs that I've done, I can tell you so much about mattresses, but to be honest with you, you don't care. Me knowing everything about mattresses and fabric types, what benefit does that have to you? If you're there to buy a sofa bed, you're going to buy the thing that's the comfiest, or the thing that helps your back. Nothing more, nothing less. So, taking the lesser approach with it, or like when you're buying a car, if you're going in to view a car, you are going in to find a specific car probably. You're not going, oh, I'm going to Aldi because I like Aldis. I mean, you might be, but at the end of the day, you're like, okay, I've got 2 kids and a wife, so I need minimum 5-seater in case we're taking anyone. Oh, might go on holiday, so we need a bit of boot space. So you kind of know what kind of car you need. Usually in the shops, they don't have the masses of selection, and you go, okay, you need this. What's your price range? That, okay, that one. Get that one. And they try it out, and they're like, oh, might try something else. You're just like, okay. It'll be gone when you get back, though. I said that once, and it was sold. I sold it that day. £45,000 on a car because I said it like that once. Sometimes it is genuinely just don't work harder. And I hate saying it like that because I think everyone should work harder on themselves and improve themselves. But if you work hard every single day on trying to improve yourself, it's just going to numb your brain. It's like if you were reading a book. If you read a book or you just read it, sometimes you end up rereading the same pages when really you just need to come up with a fresh pair of eyes and think about it a bit smarter. You don't need to be reading for constantly because are you going to remember at the last page what they said on page 12 when you're at page 200? Probably not. Unless it's like an exciting bit in a book. So you get what I'm saying. It's not work harder. Work harder is a lie. It's about working smarter and using your brain and thinking correctly, taking breaks, working things through. Don't just push yourself to work harder because you've been told to. Come back with a fresh pair of eyes and analyse the situation and work from there. I hope that makes sense. It does in my brain. I hope it does with you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to smash the like button 3 times. Comment something down below if you don't agree or if I've missed something. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the bell notification. I shall see you guys all tomorrow. Why haven't you shared the video yet? Go share it. Now. Adios and goodbye.